Oh, he's still here.
Yeah, fun fact, if it wasn't for my family, I probably wouldn't even know how to spell my name. When I was a kid, they had creative spelling, so that E at the end would probably be, throw me for a little loop there. So one of my friends came to me the other day in confidence. We'll see how that's going. And he was like, trying to drop hints. You know how people do when they're like worried about you, And he's like, hey man, you should go to these meetings every week, work some shit out. And I was like, Fight Club? I don't think you're supposed to talk about that. And he's like, no man, the kind of meeting where people say their name and then they talk. I don't know if so. People talk about low points in their life. Everybody has a drinking problem. I'm like, oh, you're right, I should do stand-up comedy. He's like, go to AA, Jack. I'm like, all right, that's a bit aggressive. I might have missed that one. I like to go to music festivals. Let me say that a different way. I've almost died in the field a couple of times. I like going to music festivals. I've seen magical things happen at music festivals. I once hung out with a guy in Minnesota. Walked around the woods, sharing life stories, tripping on acid. The sun was coming up. I was like, hey, there's a festival right down the road from me. You should come. It's in West Virginia. It's called All Good. He said, all right, I'll try. A year later, I'm standing in a field. 50, 80,000 people. I get tapped on my shoulder. Out loud. I said, no fucking way. Because I knew who it was. That guy drove from Minnesota, got out of his car, walked right up to me. Magical. I've seen a girl mud wrestle herself outside of a porta potty and lose. When they first had trains in America, they encouraged women not to ride trains because they told them their uteruses would fly out if they went over 50 miles an hour. I read that. I can read. I read that. And I thought to myself, that sounds like some shit some guy made up because he didn't want to spend time with his wife, like some doctor. He was like, oh, sweetie, it's the bee's knees. You can get from Chicago to New York in like 3 days. It's amazing. She's like, I think I'd like to try out this train. He's like, nope. What do they have that we don't? What do they have that we don't? What do they have at brain? No. Uterus. Your uterus will fly out. Science. Your body is built to go the same speed as the stove. Maybe you just stay here. So I was telling some of my family members over the holidays I was going to do stand-up comedy. And I got an uncle. He's a Vietnam veteran. He's a character. And he found out I was going to do stand-up comedy. He's like, I got some jokes for you. I was like, oh, shit. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. You tell me the joke. I'll tell the story. Maybe the joke will be in there. And he's like, all right. How many non-vets does it take to screw in a light bulb? I got real nervous. Oh, I don't know. He grabs me, he pulls me in. He goes, you don't know. You weren't fucking there. So I'm going to write that one down. I was driving around the other day. I saw a sticker on the back window of a car that said, who rescued who? It's about rescue dogs. And I thought to myself, I wonder if real rescue dogs take that shit personally. Like there's a St. Bernard halfway through his own barrel of whiskey on a ski slope. Like, is that Yorkie poo gonna dig you out of the snow, Brenda? It's bullshit. Like somewhere there's a bomb-sniffing German shepherd just watching a pug struggle to breathe. You saved him. You rescued him. So you guys remember those little Tamagotchi watches?
Yeah.
Remember those? You just have to take care of it, hug it, and feed it, and all that stupid shit. And keep that little stupid animal alive. You know we still have those, right? It's called a Fitbit. Except now the stupid little animal you're keeping alive is you? All right, thank you guys so much.